Brief set of final instructions from referee Jennifer Huggins. What an atmosphere we have on hand here. We're in the round of 32 in the men's 55-kilogram bantamweight division, and this a contest between boxers from Scotland and India. The taller figure, wearing red, is Aaron Cullen, 22 years of age, from Renfrewshire, the Urban Elite Amateur Boxing Club. But what a rapier-like southpaw overhand left by the more compact figure, boxing with a relaxed guard, his hands down by his kneecaps, and that is JADUMANI Singh Mandengbam, 22 years of age, from Manipur. And both of these boxers with fantastic credentials, both nationally and on the continental stage as well. Two accomplished operators meeting in the first preliminary round. What a contest we have on our hands here.
I knew this was going to be a firecracker before we even got in there, and it's living up to that. Mandengbam looking a little bit more relaxed than Cullen and finding the range with that southpaw backhand. But Cullen coming back with some straight right hands of his own.
So Mandengbam spoken to about punching incorrect. Oh, that's a cracking exchange, and Cullen landing a shot just as Mandengbam did. My goodness, both boxers finding the range immediately on offensive forward forays where they were fully committed, pushing off the back foot.
Both committed, both got solid backhands.
Mandengbam just reaching with that southpaw left to the body, both boxers in and out with the feet. There's a beautiful counter right hand from Cullen.
I like how Cullen's sort of matching Mandengbam's more compact sort of style. He's crouched down to match him. Making himself less of a tall figure.
Remember, 55 kilograms, the lowest weight being contested for men here at Glasgow 2026. So Mandengbam, one of the very best in the world, number 8, remember, at 50 kilograms. But he's had to put on a fair bit of size in order to compete in the lowest available weight class here at Glasgow 2026. But that means he's probably the speedier boxer. Can Cullen make his natural superior size tell?
Cullen just trying to inch forward, get that left hook. Mandengbam was aware.
Two fast twitch fighters, each knows that a mistake could be capitalized upon immediately. Right hook followed by a left hand over the top from Mandengbam. Good left hook to the body from Cullen, then ends the exchange with a left-right combination. The left-right may have just grazed the ear of Mandengbam. It was a solid shot with the backhand from Mandengbam once again, and their heads coming together rather forcefully there. Orthodox and southpaw, that's often the case. The lead leg's so close, and Mandengbam continuing to reach for his brow after the heads clashed violently just before the bell to conclude the first round.
Quite often that will happen between southpaw and orthodox, and you know the referee will be on that, to be watching out to keep the heads out of each other's way. Both fighters doing fantastically in that first round. Mandengbam having a little bit more success, I would say. However, Cullen finding a home for that backhand as well.
Here was the trade-off where both boxers landed thunderous backhands at the same time. And it's a clean sweep of the cards for Mandengbam. All 5 judges preferring the work of the Indian boxer in blue.
Mandengbam getting a full ice massage over his arms there.
Bit of a late exit from the blue corner by the Indian coaches as we get the second round underway in what is a firecracker of a contest in the 55-kilogram bantamweight division. Both boxers having success in the opening 3 minutes. Double jab attempted down to the body from Mandengbam, then darting in with quick feet, looking to launch raiding attacks and escape without reply, but he hasn't quite found the range on those forward forays. Runs into a stiff straight shot there from Cullen.
Cullen looking to time that as he's coming in for those forays. He's going to have, Cullen's looking for success to bring that left hook in. after that backhand. I think he, hopefully once it gets a little bit closer, that was beautiful from Cullen.
Made his man miss and made him pay with a lead left hook. Mandengbam, an adept switch hitter, operating principally as a southpaw boxer in this contest now, after beginning the contest in the orthodox stance. Good work to body and head, wonderful variety being demonstrated by Cullen. As Mandengbam just looking to dart in and out with the feet. Both men thinking and feinting on the edge of range, trying to draw that lead that they can counter. Terrific speed possessed by both. Mandengbam was busy, not quite sure he found the range with any shot in that pre-punch salvo. There he looks for the overhand left out of the southpaw stance once again. But good work down to the body, and that's an effective way to neutralize the speedster. The body, by definition, moves less than the head. Absolutely,
Cullen really utilizing that skill there. He's getting better into range and he's really landing his punches. That left hook to the body, Mandengbam will have felt that.
There's a beautiful counter right hand from Cullen, catching Mandengbam as he tried to escape counterclockwise to his right. And Cullen just beginning to find the range here now. Double jab, the left one did get through the defenders of Mandengbam. He comes back with a two-shot combination. Left hook catches Mandengbam from Cullen as the Indian boxer was retreating. Heads coming together once again. And referee Jennifer Huggins calling time and telling both boxers in no uncertain terms that they have a responsibility to keep their heads up and out of harm's way.
Protect themselves at all times.
Remember, head guards for men were removed in the 2014 Glasgow edition after they came off in global competition at the 2013 World Championships. They were a feature of London 2012. Nice left hand over the top from Mandengbam, catches Cullen as he was going in search of his offensive success.
Cullen having more success in this rally. He's really starting to find his range, starting to twitch, starting to flow. And he's reacting very well to little mistakes that Mandengbam is starting to make.
Again, Mandengbam spoken to about punching incorrectly with the inside of the glove. That renders it a slap. There's a clever right-hand lead which went over the top of the attempted shot to the body. Scoring left uppercut unfurled by Cullen, but then a beautiful hook just before the bell is the final scoring shot of the round from Mandengbam. What a round. Both boxers having success.
Much stronger round for Cullen there. Really lovely punch variety. Just finding his range a lot better than that round as well. Mandengbam finding it a little bit more difficult just to get his shots off. The wider variety of punches coming from Cullen, allowing him to score more regularly.
It was a better round from Cullen, but all 5 scoring judges have preferred the work of Mandengbam for the second consecutive round. With 3 minutes of boxing remaining, Mandengbam leads 20 points to 18 for all 5 scoring judges. Cullen needs a massive final 3 minutes here.
Absolutely. And it was so close in that last round there. The judges preferring Mandengbam. Cullen's going to have to work incredibly hard in this round.
So the referee calling time. Too much moisture, jelly on the face and hair of Mandengbam. The jelly, which isn't petroleum jelly in world boxing 3-round competitions, as is the case in the pro ranks so often, but it has the same effect. It helps the puncher slip off. And there was too much of it for the liking of referee Jennifer Huggins. Action underway in the 3rd and final round. Each of the first 2 rounds scored unanimously in favor of JADUMANI Singh Mandengbam. 2 incredibly accomplished operators meeting in the first preliminary round, the round of 32 in the 55-kilogram bantamweight division. 24 boxers make up this bracket. And Mandengbam almost entering bout management phase here already. You won't want to be accused of running, and he's just doing enough to keep the officials and the referee happy, but you can see that he's content to disengage and knowing that Cullen has to come to him to try and get something big in this final 3 minutes.
Absolutely. Cullen started this round straight away on the front foot, pushing Mandengbam back, but he's definitely more just relaxed and easy to kind of coast it out with the far lead he has in the scorecards.
Mention the fact that Cullen was a former footballer. He was a reluctant participant in the sweet science when his dad first took him to the Garnet Valley Boxing Club. But as he started winning, fell in love with the sport and was bitten by the boxing bug. Said his dad kept taking him back taken his love for the sport deepened and deepened, and now he's having success with Mandengbam trapped near his own blue corner. But he's keeping his composure, but Cullen with a good cameo of success as he works the body with that left hook to conclude his successful period.
Absolutely, I think Cullen will switch back to, Mandengbam has switched back to orthodox just to give Cullen a different look. He's just giving himself a breather, you can see here, because Cullen's having to do all the work and he knows it.
It's a risky strategy, this in three-round boxing, to disengage and try and enter bout management as Cullen scores with the right hand with Mandengbam against the ropes, because remember, it doesn't require a knockdown for a 10-8 round to be scored. And so if Cullen continues in this vein and was able to sneak 3 10-8 scores, that would tie things up at 30-27 on 3 of the 5 scorecards, which would take us to the realm of countbacks. There's a clever left cross out of the southpaw stance from Mandengbam, but he's got to watch that he doesn't disengage and switch off too much and allow Cullen to score what would be a 10-8 round.
Absolutely. Cullen will make him pay if he switches off as well. Very top operator.
So again, very risky strategy to enter bout management mode so early on in the round in the 3-round format of boxing. Cullen continuing to go in pursuit of his opponent. His current coach Neil Armstrong said that he's really impressed by his drive and his focus, and he's demonstrated these qualities as a roundhouse left out of the southpaw stand from Mandengbam grazes Cullen. There's the bell to conclude the contest. Given the context of the bout after the first 6 minutes, I'd be surprised if Cullen had done enough to turn the tide in his favor. But what a spirited, committed display he put forth across the bout, and in the 3rd round in particular, really did take it to Mandengbam.
Absolutely, and he'll be disappointed. I agree, I don't think he's done enough to take the win, but we'll have to see what the judges say. But it was a fantastic performance there from Cullen, and like you said, almost about too early in the games for these 2 top-class operators.
Yep, no seeding, which means that 2 of the very best, certainly in their age bracket, the 2 22-year-olds, each of them enjoying continental podium success in the under-22 event for Mandengbam and the under-23 event for Cullen.
Contest number 14 comes to an end. The referee brings together both boxers. We go to the judges' score totals. A unanimous decision, the winner, and through to the next round in the blue corner from India, JADUMANI Singh Mandengbm.
And there is confirmation
and please
of a unanimous decision victory for JADUMANI Singh Mandengbam, taking it for all 5 of the scoring judges ringside. Wonderful to see that show of sportsmanship as Mandengbam made his way over to shake hands with Stephen Simmons and Mike Keane. But Aaron Cullen, the first Scottish boxer into the ring here at Glasgow 2026.